Realize your ultimate making fantasies with the Pro at your desktop. Introducing Snapmaker Artisan 3-in-1 3D printer. Customize your lifestyle and work style with 3D printing, laser engraving and cutting, and CNC machining. From large drafts to accurate details, Artisan has you covered. It ensures minimal wobble even in fast mode CNC machining with a base plate cast as a single piece. The linear modules employ industrial-grade transmission technology to help you power through high-speed making with striking precision and stability. Slide and click, swap between functions in 1 minute with no tool needed, and create large or multiple objects with the large workspace. Equipped enclosure auto-detects door opening to pause the operation and shields you from laser and noise. The advanced UI features refined infrastructure and job preview. And with the ultra-wide touchscreen, everything is at your fingertips. Sound alerts to leave you no surprise, or good surprise only. And the emergency stop keeps you safe. Snapmaker Luban one-cam software that supports all 3 functions. Simply connect to Wi-Fi and click to start. 3D printing comes with auto-leveling, enhancing first-layer adhesion. Dual extrusion and compatibility with multiple nozzle sizes cut out constraints. Luban auto-detects the sizes and types of nozzles and offers respective filament selection and slicing. The zone-heated bed lets you save time and power for smaller prints. And with nozzle temperatures up to 300 degrees Celsius and an optimized cooling system, you can benefit from water-soluble support, embracing complex geometries and exquisite details. It also brings breakaway support into play, which can be easily removed and leave you with fine finishes. And you can explore different combos of properties with various materials supported. The 10-watt laser module
What's up, guys?
Hello,
hello. Welcome to the Snapmaker 7th anniversary virtual party.
Woo! Everybody, welcome. Sorry for being late, but it's like 7 minutes late to celebrate the 7th anniversary together with you.
Woo!
So it's like, yeah, it's a little mistake, but you know, in the path of growth, you always make little mistakes. Like when I do my first printing, I also made a little mistakes, but it's fine. That's the spirit of making, right?
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
Who are you?
This is Ziggy Stardust. It's my stage name, by the way.
Okay, cool, very cool, Ziggy. This is Cynthia. So,
where are you from?
I'm from China.
You're from China. You're made in China.
Yeah, 100%.
Nice.
Where are you guys from?
Right. So, welcome to the live streaming room for tonight. If you're new in the room, I would like to tell you there's 3 rules for tonight's party.
First one?
Rule number 1, invite your friends.
Of course. That's
Rule number
party.
2.
Rule number 2.
Rule number 2, win some prize. Rule number 3, say your country.
Say your country, your city.
So let's see from the top, because we've also been waiting for 7 minutes before we start the actual celebration for the day. We've got Tony, Songning. I guess this is my friend from Nanjing apparently. Hello, Tony. How are you doing?
Yeah, I see Javier. I see Mark, Chris, Anthony.
Right.
So
I also see, I would say,
California.
Tony Harman. Yeah, just say hi. Just say hi.
from Ghana. Oh, we all have
Right,
people
very
from
international.
Africa. Yeah.
Very international. Right.
So, yeah, let's see, from Germany, Italy,
Alessandro from Italy, Basti from Germany as well. So welcome, welcome.
Yeah. So it's very
Say your country. Right, so we've got Christopher from Germany, Michael Zenscher from the state, nice one, Belgium, Jill Kenny from Vancouver, Canada.
So
I
hi
suppose
all.
it's morning time in Canada.
Yeah.
If you're from Germany, you're probably
In the
about to
afternoon.
finish work because today's Friday.
Yeah.
Do you have that kind of early Friday off, maybe? So you can catch up with the Snapmaker virtual party. For those of you from Sydney, what's this guy? Simon Chan. Hello, Simon from Sydney. This is 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah. So thank you all very much. You see, like, we are very excited about this show. It's been a while to meet you. Yeah, some of them we met you last year in Europe. This time we're going to celebrate the party together online. So let's see. Do you have a menu for tonight?
We do have a special menu for this special party, of course.
Yeah.
So to do the starter, we do have a bit of a recap for what we've done in the past. And then for the main course, we're gonna have obviously, talking about the rule number 2 for tonight is that you want to win the prize for the night. So we do have 3 different rounds of giveaway session, so you can win your prize. And for the dessert, I would say we do actually have some very special guests coming to our live chat room for tonight.
Yeah.
And as well as, I already saw some user having a comment say they want some new features for the
of
Snapmaker future kind of product. So we also have a bit of encore, a bit of extra session for future outlook. If you're interested in learning a bit more about, the future Snapmaker product. So this is the menu for tonight.
Okay, cool. So shall we just start right away from the recap of 2022?
Let's do it.
Okay, so what happens? We made announcements to the new product release. The first one is Artisan. Actually, it's just beside me. You can have it's printing, in a printing mode. So what's so special about Artisan is the next generation of 3-in-1 3D printers. So it brings you precision, rigidity, and durability.
What's the specs about the Artisan?
So when you're talking about specs, and then we have 3 features, right?
Right.
The first feature, of course, is the 3D printing one. And then this one, we have the dual extrusion module, which means it's 2 colors, and then the nozzles can heat up to 300 degrees. So making more...
300 degrees?
Yeah.
So technically speaking, you can fry an egg.
Yeah, that's more powerful than you can do with an egg.
So this is actually not a 3-in-1 machine, it's 4-in-1, including cooking your, say for example, English breakfast.
That's very creative of you. So with the except for the 3D printing module, we also have the 10-watt laser module and then the very powerful 200 watt CNC module.
What can you do with the 200 watt CNC module?
Oh, you can do a lot with it. You can carve like wood. We can carve on jades. Yeah. So it's many materials you can do with the high power.
Right.
Yeah.
Fantabulous.
Yeah.
What's the unique feature that we say, coming from Artisan?
The secret of Artisan is actually embedded in the linear module.
Right.
Yeah, the linear module is, we also have it in the 2.0 series, but for this one we have the next generation, which applies the industrial level of transmission technology.
Right.
So which means it goes a very smooth transition, and then and also designed in a very stylish way.
So when we talk about Snapmaker, obviously, we talk about, 3-in-1 or 4-in-1.
Yeah.
So what's the best part of being modular?
I think being modular is like you can always upgrade. Or switch functions if you want. So actually, I think on the dual extrusion module, it not only can work on Artisan, but for our 2.0 users, you can also just have it as an extra add-on and then work on your
Right.
machine. So that's very cool about it.
Right.
I think it's already online that you can purchase in our official site.
Right.
Yeah.
That's quite cool. That's quite cool.
Yeah. So when people are connecting or associating Snapmaker, it's always come to mind it's a 3-in-1 product, right? No matter it's like 2.0 or Artisan. Yes. But last year we actually have another breakthrough. What's that?
This one I would like to say. So, as you mentioned before, Snapmaker is all about, modular design, 3-in-1, perfect, touch of the quality, for example. When you open the box, it's like, wow, that kind of feeling, that kind of user experience that you're talking about.
Yeah.
And last year, we managed to launch our first ever plug-and-play machine. It's called J1.
Okay. It's an entirely different new extension from our previous product line. So tell me more about it.
So when we talk about the Snapmaker J1, we cannot not talk about IDEX. So basically, IDEX means, is a system that you can print 2 objects or 2 things at the same time.
Yeah.
Or maybe even on the same object, for example. Mm-hmm. So when we talk about J1, there's only 3 things that you need to remember. First one, speed.
Speed.
It's fast.
How fast?
For the speed, you can print up to 300 millimeters per second.
Yeah.
Talking
That's
about, in the 3D printing world, we like to print some test sample. For example, the benchy. Everyone knows about benchy.
Yeah.
I remember the first time that I used J1 was actually in Form Next exhibition in Germany last year when we were doing the exhibition, preparing the stand.
Sure.
And the time was limited, so I just plug and play, and the machine worked perfectly. And I remember, tons of, user or Snapmaker fans or maybe channel partners come to visit us and see the booth, and they'd be like, wow, printing out a benchy. You're looking for, in my personal record, I managed to print 2 benches within 10 minutes.
Wow, that's a really
That is my record. That is my
record.
record. That is my record.
Yeah. So it's like I think with the design, with the speed, it also has a very good price on the markets. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the price is very attractive. You're looking for $1,299 US dollar for a J1. And the third thing that I would like to talk about J1 is about efficiency. Imagine that you are printing 1 object, but with 2 extruders, you can actually print 2 at the same time. So there's a old saying. You know what's that?
What is that?
One stone, 2 birds at the same time. So this is exactly what J1 can do for you. And apart from that, we also provide different kind of feature for the dual extruder kind of printing head that you can do mirror roll, or you can do copy mode, for example, etc.
Yeah.
So to sum up, it's the best and the most affordable IDEX machine in the market that you can go for. That's the reason why J1 is my favorite all time.
Oh yeah, that's your favorite machine
that's
for
my
now.
Favorite one, yes.
Okay, cool. So with these 2 machines, Artisan and J1, we're really excited, and then we couldn't hesitate to bring to the markets to the world. So last year we also bring us this new product to many exhibitions, including TCT Japan and then TCT Asia in Shenzhen. But beyond that, we also go, outside Asia. For example, to Europe, to Frankfurt in Germany. Last November, Ziggy and I was in the Form Next show, in Frankfurt.
Together with our comrade, it's called Josh, who is our sales manager, who is currently based in the UK at the moment. I believe you're watching, right?
Yeah. So
say hi in the comment.
So Josh, Ziggy, and I were together in the Form Next show, and also with our channel partners. So let's see. Is there anyone that we met on the Form Next in the chat?
Please say hi in the comment.
Yeah.
If you met us in the Form Next last year.
Yeah.
It's good to know. It's good to know our internet seems quite stable at the moment.
That's very. That's a good
That's
news.
Nice one. That's a nice one.
So maybe tell the audience a little bit more. What's so special about Form Next?
Talking about Form Next, obviously, I was actually kind of shocked when I joined the exhibition, because that was one of the biggest, in fact it's the biggest 3D printing exhibition around the world. So this is my first impression.
Yeah.
What's your thought about the Forum Next? Do you have any like a special memory that you want to share?
Yeah, so for me, it's also my first time to join Forum Next and to meet the fans. Of
Fans.
the fans or followers of Snapmaker. And one fan that's impressed me the most is a user of Snapmaker 350. He brought the beautiful orange car over there. It's all done by himself with Snapmaker 350, and he just designed and print part by part, and then finally have a final color touch on top. So on the side, people are really amazed about how can a machine with this build size can build even larger objects. But the thing is, we have the machine, but the creativity is in your mind. That's how we say growing together and making forever. That's the spirit that I see on site, and I'm very impressed about that.
So, talking about fans, I think this is the best part for me, because I mean, me and Xavier, we work as the global sales channel, global channel
sales.
And we do travel around the world. Well, not during the COVID, but now we start traveling around the world again. And I think the best part is to see our fans. Earlier this year, we went to Sydney to meet our user. And last year, we went to Germany to see our Snapmaker user and fans, etc.
Yeah.
And one thing that I remember, I'm not sure if you're online currently, and actually I forgot your name, sorry. But I do met a group of people, young people, I would say maybe between 20 and 30. A group of people, they didn't know each other, but they kind of know from online. And then they decided to come to meet each other and go to the Forum Next and see what's going on in the 3D printing world. And one guy was actually from UK, and he was so excited because he's got a J1 pre-order. And that was his first time to see the J1 doing this kind of ultra-fast beat. He was shocked. The first moment that he's seen the J1 machine. And I think this is called the beauty of 3D printing, is that 3D printing does bring people together. Just like you guys, say Robert, how do I call his name?
Meltzer.
Robert Meltzer, I'm not sure what country you're from. He say, I presume it's a he. This is awesome. Love that you guys doing this. So we also have different people from around the world, from Netherlands, from Germany, from the States, etc.
Yeah.
So welcome to join our live chat room today. This is our Snapmaker 7th anniversary virtual party. Again, I would like to remind you there's 3 rules for today's party.
So rule number 1, invite your friends, join the party, make some noise. Rule number 2.
That is already rule number 1. Good.
Yeah, that's rule number 1. Number 2.
Say your country.
Say your country.
Say your country.
Yeah, and then
share the love.
Yeah, rule number 3. Stay tuned, engage with us until the final prizes. So, yeah.
In fact, we do have a lot of prize today, so just stay tuned. Say hi to your friends, invite your friends and join the live chat room. For now, we have 160 people.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
So this is a really nice virtual party, I will say. But back to Forum Next, we do have an actual offline after party, right?
That was my favorite, I would say, because I've been in my professional area. I do visit different kind of exhibitions.
Yeah.
Forum Next was the only one that they can drink beer.
Okay, that's the cool
exhibition.
part.
I think this is a very German thing to do.
Yeah.
And what's even more cool is that we do actually have like an after party talking about proper night out. When we finish the 4 days exhibition, so we can chill with our business partner, potential one, new one, or old friends, for example.
Yeah. So the meaning of party is to engage with people again. So it's with our channel, global channel partners, we can exchange ideas to see what we can do for the local market, and also they are bringing our services to our users.
Exactly.
Yeah,
yes.
so that's the very you know, added value for our brand. So it's also we go this we are 7 years now, and then we grow together also with our partners.
So yeah, talk about the channel partners. This is the nature of the Snapmaker, because it's a great machine. We want to share this great machine to the global network, for example. That's the reason why. You know, you can buy our machine from our official store, as well as the global channel reseller or distributor network.
Yeah.
And
you can check our
exactly.
official website, like where to buy, to figure out more details.
So after the trip last year, I would say that was an absolutely fantabulous trip to the Europe. We met our also channel partners, and we built solid network. And obviously our product, our service, our company was highly valued by our channel partners. But it's not only valued by our channel industrial partners, but also by the industry.
Okay. Yeah. So
for
last
example.
Year,
we have won different awards last year.
So I see it's like IF Design Award, like awarded to Snapmaker 2.0. And then this model is also awarded the best 3-in-1 printers by the media All 3D Pre.
Nice one.
Yeah, so
that's a lot happened in 2022, I would say.
Yeah, it's a lot.
There's a lot happened. So what happened this year?
So this year we never stopped making more, right? So let's have a look. We have released, we have the open source release for J1 controller firmware, which means the people can make their own customized J1 and then make more fun things that's beyond your creativity. So that's very, for me, it's a very exciting news for the community, because it's kind of unleash your potentials with this release. And then we also have upgrading the Luban software. So for now, you can do many things, many more features with it, but my personal favorite one is the mesh painting tool, which means you can just intuitively change the color in the system, and then just do the print and go.
Right.
So that's a very cool function that I see.
So
how do you guys?
When you suddenly reminds me, sorry, I'm still on the Form Next after party, because I mean there's a lot of men.
Yeah.
That was the moment that I realized the fact that in 3D printing we need more women.
Oh.
And you are women in 3D printing.
Really?
So I appreciate and I respect you. And so that's the reason why I would like to ask you one question.
Oh, tell me.
What's your favorite influencer in the 3D printing industry?
My favorite one is, I didn't tell you before, it's 3D printing nerd.
Right, right, 3D printing nerd. Okay,
so,
who's that?
Actually I didn't meet him in person, but like our colleague Josh managed to meet him in this year's CES with our, together with our Artisan and J1. So it's like a nice time to meet the, my favorite influencer, but it's also great to see him.
Is 3D printing online? If you are online, please say hi, because Cynthia is your fan. Okay?
Yeah.
If you're not here, so those of people who know 3D printing, maybe you can give him a call to join our virtual party.
Yeah, so you're making me blush. But it's great to see him, to have great works online. And then I think besides that, we also go beyond with IF. In this year, we have both Artisan and J1 won IF and Red Dots and IDEA Design Award.
So I would say this is the best 3-in-1 award, design award that you can get for the industry.
We love 3-in-1. We love 3-in-1. We love 3-in-1.
Everything in Snapmaker is 3-in-1. Sometimes maybe it's 4-in-1. I just saw a guy. His name is, what's his name? His name is called David Key. He said he's having a Scotch. Scotch, I believe. Interesting. So not sure what country you're from, but again, For those of you who just joined our live chat room, which is the 7th Snapmaker anniversary virtual party, feel free to say hi, feel free to say your countries. Tonight we're gonna have so many gifts, and also just say your country, invite your friend, share the love. Talking about this year, I would say that one of the most memory was actually seeing our channel partner from the different part of the world, so-called the Snapmaker Open Day. This is the first Snapmaker Open Day since the pandemic. So we actually, together, we have so much fun. Well, later we're gonna show you guys. We do have like a new factory. So we show our channel partner like a factory tour. And we also, talk about some, a new product roadmap or, business strategy, etc. But most important for the visit, I would say, is about the trust and the relationship that we built. And more important is about the, the belief, in AM. So that was actually quite touching. What's your most memorable kind of memory for the open day?
Yeah, but for the open day, I like to see for the our channel partners when they visit the factory, how impressive they are about it. And then we think later in this live show, we are going to show you guys about it. Yeah. But before that, I think it's also a very good time for us to thank you, because it's not only about Snapmaker employees, and not only about our channel partners, but most importantly, it's because of you. It's right of you. Why everyone in the chat room or don't have the time, but following Snapmaker from the beginning or from the middle. It's because of you, and then your creative minds. Puts a lot of work to interact with us in the community, to post the design works. That's really make us. We really cherish and appreciate your efforts. So it's a round of applause for our users. Thank you so much.
For the users, for the global users.
And then I think only say thank you is not enough.
It's not enough. That's the reason why here comes the first giveaway round one session for today.
Yeah.
So before I announce the rule, shall we take a quick look at what we have?
Okay, sure. Actually, the gifts are just by my side. In the first round, we have 3 lucky birds that's going to have the drawer extrusion module, 3D printing module, and also a t-shirt like what I'm wearing now, a very limited edition. And what's more, you have a mouse mat and a cool bag. This one, it's a brand new, but if you look at it, I like it. It's very
it's
unique
actually quite trendy. So imagine that if you win this prize. I don't know, maybe you walk into Scotland, there's someone from Scotland, someone from Brisbane, Australia. So imagine that, in a nice weather, you're wearing all this gear with a Snapmaker bag, maybe with that, a drill extruder, kind of module in the back. Maybe, you want to print something, so it's quite portable. You bring that with you, walk around the street, people be like, wow, that is Snapmaker, yay!
So cool. Yeah. So you also are welcome to share the image, the pictures when you actually win the prize. Yeah. So let's see how you can get the prize.
Right, so this is a rule for this game. It's quite simple because this is the 7th anniversary of our Snapmaker. So this is what you do. You type happy birthday, Snapmaker with the capital.
Happy birthday,
in
Snapmaker.
the chat room. I would say you could try that now to see if that works. And then we run a countdown, and then I would do a screenshot, and then I would pick the 7th and the 8th and the 9th as the lucky one to win the first round of the giveaway prize for tonight.
Okay.
So I would say, try it. Just try it. Get used to type that. Happy birthday, Snapmaker.
Yeah,
wow,
get the
that's a
vibe
lot.
now.
Get the vibe, that's great.
Wow, yeah, good
Now
guys.
we have 157 people in the live room.
Wow, I'm really happy to see that.
Do you know what's the best way to increase your winning chance to win the prize?
Type all the time.
Type all the time, as well as ask your friend to
ask your friends to increase the chance.
Increase the chance.
So I see people are getting ready.
It's like a stock market going up, going up. So Cynthia, would you like to make a countdown?
Of course, I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Let's do it.
Okay, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Screenshot. So I just did a quick screenshot. If the camera would zoom in here. So I'm going to count number 7 and the number 7, 8, and the number 9. 3 person as a lucky one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. First of all, we've got Alexandra. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your surname. Alexandra, I will try anyway. Alexandra, okay, you're going to try for that.
I'm going to try.
Okay, so the camera is going to zoom in.
Okay, let me go this way.
Alexandra.
Loigano. Sounds
Alexandra Logrino.
Sounds Italian.
You are the lucky one of the lucky one to win our first prize tonight.
Okay.
Second one.
Magnus Jackson.
Right, let me try this. Magnus. Okay, I'm not going to try that in case I pronounce your name wrong.
That's Jackson. It's obviously Jackson, right?
Right.
Oh, Jacobson. It's a Jacobson.
Jacobson.
Okay. My fault.
Where are you from, Jacobson? Maybe you can send me a message later.
Okay.
And also we have Christian Zander.
Christian Zander, congratulations.
So together we have those 3. So what I'm going to do now is that I will save the screenshot and then I will send to our after sales team for you. These 3 lucky birds. Feel free to send a message to our info@snapmaker.com and our sales after sales colleague will be taking care of you.
Okay.
So again, congratulations.
Congrats to the ones who win this first round. But if you don't win it, no worries. We have more gift in the later time. You can just stay tuned with us.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Wow,
so,
this is good. Now we've got 165 people in the live chat room, and I would say, how many people actually in our globally speaking? Because I know in China we've got 1.4 billion people.
Yeah.
Globally speaking, I think we've got more than 60 million billion people.
I think already over 70
billion
beyond.
People.
Yeah.
So, with the 70 billion people, and yet here in the live chat room, we now have 177 people. That means we come so close to be together. I would say let's cherish the moment.
Yeah, cherish
the moment.
Let's cherish the moment.
Well done, everyone. Well done, everyone.
Yeah, thank you. So all of you are it's very meaningful for us as a follower, as a fans. But we have a special friend tonight that's going to join us in this party. So
who's this guy?
This is our old friend Brian. Yeah. Wow. So maybe you're more familiar with Brian.
Right, you're right. So talking about Brian, I would say 3 things because in Snapmaker everything is to do with 3.
Yeah.
He's a STEAM educator, he's a maker, and he's a world traveler.
What's so special about him?
Let's find out.
Okay.
So here comes the next session. We're gonna have a live chat with our old friend Brian. And shall we move to the chat room?
Yeah, sure. Let's
see you guys in a bit. Hello, Brian. How you doing?
How you doing? Good to see you. It's been a while.
Good morning, Canada time.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock here in Canada or thereabouts, and I'm up bright and early, and here we are. This is great. Thanks for having me, and congratulations to Daniel and yourself and everyone at Snapmaker on 7 years, and I've been with Snapmaker 7 years.
Gone so quickly.
Yeah, we've done so well. It's great.
Oh, it's good to see you, Brian. I saw that you grow some beard. Now you look like Brad Pitt.
Beard, long hair, yeah. Makes me wiser.
Oh, yeah. And I would say that Snapmaker Polo does really make you feel very sharp.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Great. Yeah. Well, Snapmaker's a sharp company, so what can I say?
So Brian seems to be with Snapmaker since a long time. So when was that?
I was teaching in Shenzhen in 2000 for 2 years, and the second year I was there, I started a makerspace lab at my school, and we needed some equipment. So I went to the supplier, and I met Daniel and Jade and Tinker and Tong, and they had this small 3D printer that did engraving, laser engraving, carving, and 3D printing. And I went over and started talking to them, and they said, "Oh, this is a prototype, and we're starting this company called Snapmaker, and we're going to be on Kickstarter." And I said, "Oh my God!" I said, "This is fabulous!" And I was so thrilled by the technology and their kindness that we developed a friendship, and I started helping them with some English translation and all that stuff. And it just evolved into a part-time job as a market developer, going to shows and that. And so that was in 2016. And I've been very blessed with Snapmaker since then.
So, so this is the thing. You've been with Snapmaker for actually
Longer.
Since the beginning. And you saw Snapmaker transforming into, basically transforming from a few people team, proper style without office, to, because I remember I saw you, we met the first time in 2019, we're in a small office. And now we have this kind of fabulous new office. Obviously, our team started from maybe 5 people to 30 people, and then to more than 200 people, for example.
Yeah.
So, what's your thought about this? This development.
Well, it's like at first it was you could see the potential, and we went to CES Las Vegas, Daniel and Jade and I, the first time in 2018, and there were some doubters, and they saw the 3D printer, and they said, that's too small, it'll never work. And I said, well, we raised $2 million in Kickstarter, and we fulfilled that. And I knew that Daniel and Jade and all the employees back then, which was less than 15, 20, I knew they had it in them, the vision and the drive to succeed. So at Las Vegas, they said, well, you need to make a bigger machine. And I said, well, that's going to be coming down the road. And so 2 years later, when I flew over to China for a week, I met you and everyone. I saw the prototype, and I said, we're on the right track. And then we released the bigger machine. We raised more money. We set a record on Kickstarter. And then you came out with the Artisan and the J1. I have both machines, and I have the 350 machine, the J1. But just to see the growth of the company and the commitment, and it's all because of the passion and the leadership and the dedication that the team have. It's all teamwork. It's not about one person, and it's all about the vision that Daniel Chen had at the beginning to provide quality product for makers. The only limit is your imagination. So it's just proud to be part of the company and help out where I can,
Right. I see. So, you mentioned 3 things, 3 important elements. Was that meant? Passion was the second one.
Dedication.
Passion, dedication, and leadership.
Leadership, yeah.
I see.
Since you already see all the past and the history of Snapmaker, and now we have the new product Artisan and J1, now it's J1 IDEX. So you see, have you tested Artisan or J1 IDEX yourself?
Well, I have the J1 at my school. I'm using the I bought it on Kickstarter when it came out, and I took it to my school, and I'm using it with in my class, and also with the science teacher, and we're producing prototypes. And we have the students on Tinkercad. It's grade 3, 4, and they love the 3D printing. And what the 3D printing does for teaching it gives them incentive to listen and to design something. And for the children to, for grade 4 student, these are kids at 8, 9 and 9 years old, to produce something in Tinkercad and then print it out, like say a keychain or something for their parents or Father's Day, Mother's Day. It's really thrills them, and that's how they really learn. They learn by doing. They see the actual product. So I'm using the J1 at school, and it's a great product. One thing about Snapmaker is the price. Yeah, we were showing the Artisan, and people couldn't believe the price and the quality of the Artisan and the J1. They couldn't get over, is that extra? Is that, is that extra? I said, no, it's included. And they couldn't get over it. And they took the brochure, they scanned the QR code, and, so it's, it just goes to show that, when you have the manufacturing capability and the technology, you don't have to charge the big price. And Snapmaker's not out to gouge the customer. They want repeat business. And that's how you get repeat business, by the customer's always right, and treating the customer right, and providing something quality at an affordable price.
Yeah. So when we talk about Snapmaker, we talk about obviously style, we talk about quality, and we also talk about say for example, right from the beginning, from when you unpack the package, you have this kind of amazing feeling that this baby is going to be with you, in terms of making this sort of creative project in the future. So this is good. So when it comes to today's session, we would love to thank you, Brian, to join us to meet the global Snapmaker fans and or partners, for example. And one last thing before we finish this session, because it's live for now. What would you say to the Snapmaker, for our 7th anniversary?
For related to life? Well, I'd say enjoy life. Don't work too hard, but I know over in China you work very hard, and I work hard too. But I just to celebrate the glory of the company, and we keep on doing what we're doing: quality product at affordable price, visionary innovation, and just keep doing what we're doing, and everyone will have a good party. And all the best to Daniel and you and Cynthia and everyone at Snapmaker. I'm very proud to be part of the team.
That was a great chat.
Great chat, great chat.
Great chat.
It's great to see Brian virtually.
It's pretty cool to, to see people in a different
Last
world.
time I saw him was, that was obviously, before the pandemic. So next time I would say, we'll see him at some point.
So it's like been a few years, right? We also.
So talking about Brian, as as I mentioned before, he's been with Snapmaker since the beginning. Mm-hmm. So he witnessed Snapmaker
from a little baby
to grow.
Yeah.
To grow.
From a
as
toddler.
Our theme today is growing together.
Yeah.
So when I first joined Snapmaker, that was 30 people. It's like a small team. Mm-hmm. And obviously now it becomes a company with more than 200 people. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of things that has been improved and happened. And one of the best part, I would say, is the factory.
I also mentioned that in the previous time, that factory is also the very impressed growth, let's say improvement of Snapmaker. So it means our commitment to precision manufacture to all of our users. So shall we take a look of
Let's
the
take
factory?
a look. Let's take a look. 等5秒钟，等5秒钟。
That was a great.
That was a great video, I would say. That was a great video.
Yeah.
Snapmaker standard, I would say.
Yeah.
So when I saw the, obviously, I just been to the factory to speak to, speak with our colleague to discuss some stuff yesterday in the factory.
Yeah.
So I just got back from the factory, actually.
Yeah.
And I think one of the most, I would say, improvement, and for me, this is like very big contrast compared to the past. When I first joined Snapmaker, I mentioned that there was only 30 people in a small building, and our production line, so-called assembly line, was right next to our office. It's on the same floor. So this is talking about Snapmaker in the past. Now, this factory that you just watched is where you get your Snapmaker from. So, this is our factory. What is new coming from our factory?
I think the latest product that we have in our factory is J1S. So which,
J1S.
Yeah. So that's
Right.
just
You need to tell me more
Of
about
course.
my favorite
I'm going
machine,
to.
the upgrade version of the J1.
Yeah. So J1S is actually launched yesterday on our website. And who knows in the, tell me if you know about the difference between J1 and J1S.
Now you can type.
Anyone knows?
By the way, this is the Snapmaker 7th anniversary virtual party live. Welcome to the live chat room now. We've got 168 people.
Yeah. Tony
And,
Hartman just said, is the J1 also produced in that factory? Yes. That's the
Correct.
That's correct answer.
Correct answer, yeah.
Yeah. So people are replying to
Faster.
Yeah.
Eddy cooling fan. Correct?
Yeah. Kyle.
Kaya Conquergood or Christian Zender again. Looks like Christian Zender is our unique fans.
Yeah.
Been commenting in the live chat room all the time. Nice one.
Yeah.
Right, I see my old friend, Bill Sharif from London. Hello, Bill. How you doing?
Hello there.
Last time I saw you, that was in 2019, TCT Birmingham.
You still remember that?
I remember all my
Cool.
users. I
Yeah.
remember all my users. And I see there's Dave Make Stuff, Scott B, Brian Stern,
Yeah.
ROK.
I think that's
Hi
pretty
everyone.
much.
Hi everyone.
Yeah.
This is the Snapmaker 7th anniversary virtual party live chat house. So feel free to say your country, invite your friends, and win some prize.
Yeah. So that's a lot of people already give the correct answer. The difference between J1S and J1, I'm going to show you. It's this is the latest version, and then if you have a close look at it, let me show you. It's a little black cooling fan in the back. So it means that you don't need to open the lid anymore, open the top, and then you can close it, and then without damaging the printing quality. So it's called a cooling fan, and it's like two dragons in a copy mode right now, and then it's with the top lid is closed. So that's the upgrades from Snapmaker. And also, if you are J1 user, you can easily upgrade it with just the upgrade kits, which includes the cooling fan. So that's something we also give you the option to upgrade. And besides that, one more thing. Oh, excuse me.
One more thing.
One more thing. I mean, except for the cooling fan, another interesting thing that I realized from our community, from our cool fans, is that to solve this heat dissipation problem, we have not only the upgrade kit, but many solutions that we saw from our community. We have Thomas and Dean and Olive and Gabe and so many guys to contribute to the community by having their own designs. So that's also a great example of showing we're growing together and making together. So that's the fun part I really like about our users.
Right.
Yeah.
So quick answer for one of our live chat buddy, Perlane. Sorry, I pronounced your name wrong, I suppose. She or he asked, are they capable with all models? So back to the the upgrade kit, cooling fan. This is capable for the J1 model. So the J1 can upgrade it to the J1S. There's like an upgrade kit that you can purchase online.
Yeah, but if you order now, we already have the J1S available for you with the cooling fan included.
Different options.
Yeah. So it's a how you say it? It's a nice upgrade for
Nice
your
upgrade.
side.
Nice
Your
upgrade.
favorite J1?
Now
it's the-
J1S becomes my favorite.
Okay, before it was J1, now
This
it's
is
J1S.
man.
Okay.
Men change all the time.
Okay.
Just
I
like
thought
the
it's
woman.
only. I thought it's
Just
only
like a
women.
woman.
Okay, cool. That's good to know. And then it's like I said, I'm really appreciate for all the input from our users. So it's the next round. It's a really special, like free for everyone. It's the time for you to take a notice of this coupon code, like PVA Snap 7 sale. That's the coupon code you're gonna save, and then within 8 hours to put it, you can get a free water soluble PVA filament. So you can stay with us for now, and later on with 8 hours, you can go to our website and then to use this coupon code to get the free filament.
So yeah, talking about the Snapmaker fans, we are all very special and we are all very creative. When I saw this picture, that you just showed, all these makers or Snapmaker user anyway. So we make stuff. We fail, we make again, and we make successful print, for example. And for this one, I think it will work ideally with the J1S because with the IDEX system, you can print water soluble kind of support for your print. Again, this is free. Just go on to our website. By the way, we're also running a 7th anniversary promotion at the moment. And what you need to do, just input this coupon code. What's our coupon code?
It's the PVA Snap 7 sale.
It's quite long, so I would say
Copy-paste.
do a
Screenshot.
screenshot.
Yeah.
Do a screenshot.
I see it's already in the comments.
It's only on the comment. That's
Yeah,
great.
you can
And you don't have to do it now because you need to stay tuned with us. You can do this after the virtual party.
Yeah.
So no rush. So after the of this, so this is the free PVA filament. So this is some special gift. After this special gift, we do actually have a very special guest for tonight.
Okay, surprise guest. And
Who's that?
Oh, I never met him before.
Right. Mysterious.
It's mysterious,
Mr. Mysterious.
with the portrait like a skull, like in the back. So it's like we didn't met this guy, but we know he must be a cool guy.
Cool guy.
Yeah, I saw his Instagram post. It's really creative. It's like an original designer, made many awesome objects with Snapmaker products, and also very creative content creator, and also he's very mysterious. Never show himself on social media.
So this tonight in our 7th anniversary virtual party, this is the first time that you can see Dave. What's his name?
Dave
makes stuff. You can probably see Dave in real person. I am excited.
Me too.
Let's do it. Let's
Okay.
go to the chat room.
Let's go for
See
it.
you.
Dave, how you doing?
Hello, how's it going?
Hello from Vancouver, Canada. So good to meet you.
Good to see you. How's Vancouver?
Well, it's getting warm here. Summertime's getting warm, so I've got my Snapmaker in the garage where it's nice and cool. So
right.
The main thing is to keep my Snapmaker happy. So when it's happy, I'm happy. Wonderful. Yeah.
I saw that's the J1 behind you. Is that you normally do your making over there?
No, I'm in a guest bedroom right now, but I thought I'd have it back there just to keep me company, give me moral support.
Okay, cool.
I would love to be your guest.
So Dave, we have seen your Instagram, and then we see a lot of great work from you. There's some audience that you are they are not yet know you at moments. So if you could introduce yourself for a little bit about your in general.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, happy to. So I've been involved in 3D design and printing just for about 3 years. It's a hobby. My work is I actually work in healthcare. I'm a physiotherapist. So I got involved in 3D printing to make these anatomical models, right? To use in the hospital to educate about bones and anatomy and different different parts of my work. So you might recognize this. You mentioned my presence on Instagram.
Yeah.
This is my skull model. And it's my Instagram profile. So not many people know what my real face looks like, but you might recognize the skull there. So, yeah, so that's my work. I have a family. I have two older kids. They're in high school and university. So yeah, that's what got me into 3D printing. I've always enjoyed having some element of play in my life. You know, a time and a place where I can just sit down and be creative, get into the flow, do something immersive, something where I just kind of lose track of time. And for me right now, it's doing 3D design and playing with my Snapmaker printers. So
fantabulous. So before we start the conversation, I would like to ask you one question. What was your first impression about Snapmaker?
Well, I got to be honest. I've the courier had the little the tracking thing where you could actually see where the van was, and I knew that the courier van had my Snapmaker A350, and I got notification it was on the way home. So I was watching my phone as I could see the delivery heading to my house, and I finally got off work and I drove as fast as I could. I beat the delivery van, and I was there to meet the Snapmaker. The A350 that I got. So that's one of the first. That's one of the first projects I did. It's a little articulating train. So you can see it actually articulates like this. It twists. It looks really neat when you move it on the ground. But
is it possible for you to swap it? So Snapmaker.
Well, no, it's stuck. See, it's a print in place. Yeah, it's a print in place design. So it's
like all in one. You just print it in one go, and it is what it is.
Yeah, so it's a really good. It's a good test print because it's a really technical print, right? In order to do these, it's a ball and socket joint. So there's a little ball inside of a socket that lets it turn like that. really technical print because it has to print up. The ball has to print in place inside of the socket on these little tiny supports. So if the machine's not calibrated just right, if your layer adhesion's not right, your dimensional accuracy is out a little bit, it won't work. And this worked just fine on my A350. One of the first prints I did. So yeah, that's
So Dave, you've got is that right? You've got two Snapmakers in your house.
Yes. Yeah.
Which one is your favorite?
Well, I mean, I still from time to time use the CNC feature on the A350, right? Which I just love. I don't know if you can see that. That's a little it's a little ornament I made with the rotaries. It's got the Snapmaker logo on it, right? So can you see that okay there? Yeah. So I mean, I still use that. I still use my A350, although the last couple of weeks since I've been playing with the J1, I've just been using this pretty much full time. Yeah, so they both got strengths and benefits. Yeah, love them both. Yeah.
So now we are knowing that like J1 is upgraded to like we call it J1S. So it's an upgrade kit. So for users that's already got J1, it's easily to upgrade with like a cooling fan. So I think you're the first ones to get these fans. How do you think about this upgrade?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still getting used to it. I've done a few test prints on it, so enough to kind of see how it works. I've got some really complex designs in the works that I think it's really going to benefit from. One of the design things that I'm working on, I don't know if you can see that. It's an egg. I call it a cracked egg.
It's like a dinosaur
with your Snapmaker, the filament, the white and the orange. Yeah. So really fun to do. And this is one printed with opaque filament and then clear filament. So it actually if you put a light in it, it actually shines through the cracks. So
cool.
So I've got a whole series of designs coming up using this technique of taking an STL file and cracking it, and then using the dual color prints, one to print the opaque sections and one to print the translucent sections. The technical challenge with these prints is there's so many retractions because you get the the small little crack section there. They're quite small little areas, so lots of retractions, lots of stringing. So I got a bit of stringing with this one in the middle. I think that's going to be better once I get really comfortable with the new with the fan. So that's, I've got a bit more work to do to kind of fully work it through its paces, but that's it's designs like that where I think it's really going to help with really small little areas, get rid of that stringing. Yeah,
fantabulous.
I saw from your Instagram account that there's also like the coffee cup and plate for the crafting. Yeah, that's like we already printed in our office, and you have it here. Okay,
you got everything.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you the story behind that. So this, I love doing designs with these little teacups. The teacup and the saucer. So this was one that I did for Halloween. It's quite disgusting. It's got teeth on it. Well, those are teeth.
Oh, teeth.
Yeah, I modeled teeth, and there's the saucer. So this was the first design that I did, and I just used the regular supports for the bottom of this, and it took me forever to get the supports off of this first piece. So I did that on the A350 before I had the like the breakaway support, right? So this model here that you're talking about, the cracked teacup, I did the same saucer design, these really tricky overhangs, but I used that breakaway filament. So easy to take it off. Yeah. So that was my when I was learning how to use the breakaway filament, this was a design that I used because it's really difficult regular print to get those supports off. Breakaway, it just peeled right off. So yeah, that was
this makes you happy.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was that design there. Lots of fun.
Right. So how many time would you spend, on daily basis on, making this kind of, gadget or making this kind of fun project? How much time would you spend, roughly?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've got a day job, so I go to work during the day, and then it's how I, it's how I relax and calm down in the evening. So I usually do a couple hours of design work in the evenings. and then what I love is to do a little bit of design work in the evenings and then get an overnight print going. So
So 3D printing has become your lifestyle in a way.
Yeah. So I try to get a print going for overnight, and then it's there, and then I can see it in the morning before I go to work, and then.
That's good. I remember, the first time that I joined Snapmaker, that was back in 2019, talking about 4 years ago. So I remember that was the first time that I sort of tried 3D printing. So exactly the same feeling is that because when I joined the company, I tried to learn how to 3D print. So I used the Snapmaker plus 4 other 3D printers.
Oh yeah.
So I download the file, print it out during the night. So I remember exactly every morning I'm happy.
Yeah.
To work. I mean, you don't know what will happen. That makes it interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe it will fail. Maybe it will become a masterpiece. You don't know.
Yeah. Have you ever woken up have you ever woken up at 4 o'clock in the morning and you have to run downstairs and check your print just to make sure?
The answer is no, because I don't sleep in the office.
Yeah. What's kind of the feature or module or something you want to have for Snapmaker product in the future?
What's your vision about future Snapmaker product?
Yeah, well, I'd be curious to see an onboard camera on there too. I take so many pictures of the to post on social media of it printing, and I mean it's not a big deal to just use your cell phone and film it that way, but it might be something to think about. One of the onboard camera do the time lapse printing or things like that.
In fact, I do have a friend from Serbia who's living in Shenzhen, and he's a big fan of Snapmaker, and I used to visit his house in Shenzhen. And in fact, he had to actually turn his Snapmaker into a DIY converted sort of DIY kind of tool with all the features that you also mentioned. So I think definitely we could do something about it, and I think it's quite interesting and quite helpful feature that you can have.
It sounds like a natural flow. You make something you want to share to people.
Exactly.
It's easily taken. So I think that's a wonderful suggestion. So we will, definitely think about it for our future product. Yeah.
And I'm curious, has there ever been any thought about getting into resin printing, making printers for resin?
Resin printing. This is very interesting topic. In fact, I would like to share something to you. This is completely confidential. Confidential. In fact, in Snapmaker, I think we do something quite special. Every year we do like an internal competition. It's called Makeathon. The idea is coming from hacker, but instead of hack, we do make. So the competition is like a 1 or 2 days kind of period, depends on the year. So basically, the whole company will join the competition. We'll team up with different teams, and you make the goal is that you have to make something with the Snapmaker, 3D printing, CNC carving, laser engraving. You just need to make something out of the thing, and then each team by the end of the day will have a battle, to be the best or maybe the most creative. And this is coming back to your question. In fact, we do have a prototype resin 3D printing that was created in 2020 Makeathon. In the competition. So we did actually have a prototype, but however, this is to do with the our sort of future roadmap. That is not to share for today's session, but definitely we are looking into this one. And coming back to your question, I think 3D printing has been a great journey. Since we sort of created it back into the the 80s, for example. The industry has been up, it's been down, it's been up, been down. And, I think that the key thing that we're having tonight, we're having this kind of celebration together, is that we want to bring everyone to the 3D printing board, let's explore, let's improve, and let's find something wonderful. I mean, this is the whole idea, and this is the reason why we would like to have you to join our this special occasion for tonight.
How many birthday celebrations do you think you're going to be having?
Oh,
Ultimate.
Yeah.
Ultimate.
you see the logo of Snapmaker?
It's
Infinite.
ultimate. Infinity.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Infinity.
that's it. So many birthdays can be expected.
And maybe next year you can come to Shenzhen.
Yeah, maybe next year.
Because I mean, now we don't have the COVID, there's no travel restriction.
Yeah.
And okay, one last thing before we finish this session. Tonight, obviously, tonight we're celebrating the 7th of the Snapmaker anniversary. Is there anything that you would like to share to the greater audience, because everyone's watching right now?
You know, I mean, I think
A message that you want to share.
yeah, you know, don't be afraid to make mistakes. I mean, I think that's maybe what's a little bit different about 3D printing and design. You can't come into it thinking that everything's going to go perfectly. No matter how perfect your machine is, there's always going to be little problems, always going to be little issues. You know, and you have to see those as opportunities for learning. And I mean, I've been doing this for so long, I still encounter so many frustrations and setbacks and things. But every time you overcome one of those, you get better. So it's such a wonderful hobby for learning and growing. But you do have to expect those little stumbles and accept them. They're opportunities for growth and move past them. Keep making, keep snapping.
Nice one.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dave. See you next time, and hope to
bet.
see you in
you
China
later.
very soon.
You bet. Next year. Next year. It's been great meeting you all.
9,
See you.
8, 5, bye.
Bye.
Bye for now.
Dave is a cool guy, right?
Indeed, nice chat. Would be great to have him in Shenzhen, actually.
Yeah. I like his smile.
I like his smile and his passion. And you know what? During our, because I was checking our, the comment. I think I have learned a new word.
Tell me, what's that?
It's from, this new word is from, one second. It's from Michael. Where is that? It's from Michael. He taught me a new word, it's called
Tabulous.
Snaptabulous. So basically, this is a combination of Snapmaker, fantastic, fabulous. So together we have Snaptabulous.
That's a new word you
I
learned
would say,
today.
well done, Michael, well done. Give you thumbs up for this one.
So you have your new favorite machine, J1S, and your
Yes,
new
I do.
favorite vocabulary.
Yes.
That's Snaptabulous.
That is Snaptabulous.
Okay.
That
So you,
might be our new slogan, actually. So,
Okay.
in the future, when Snapmakers, talking about Snapmakers, you have a Snapmaker. We are Snapmakers. You are Snapmakers. So when we meet in the future, we do this. Snaptabulous.
Snaptabulous.
This
That's
is how it
wonderful.
works.
Cool.
This is how it works.
Yeah. I'm still thinking about Dave, actually. He mentioned he built many projects and then he will give it to school kids.
Right.
So that's a very kind gesture of him. And then, imagine the kids in the school, they are new to 3D printing, maybe are not going that further with CNC or maybe laser. So imagine myself, I started with 3D printer in the beginning. So, I mean, our Artisan, it seems to have a new updates in this.
Right. So, ladies and gents, first of all, this is Snapmaker 7th anniversary virtual party live, chat room.
Yeah.
Welcome on board. And this is our new model. It's called Snapmaker 3D printer.
Just be sure we have Artisan 3-in-1 3D printer before.
So what is Artisan 3D printer?
I think it just replaced 3-in-1 into 3D printers, which means you don't have other two features in this one, right?
No, it's not about replacement. It's
Okay.
about, this is, as you said, this is about the beginner. Say, for example, if you're new into this kind of, let's call it digital fabrication, obviously, Snapmaker is very powerful because you buy one, get two free. in the
That's
past.
the basic idea.
This is the three-in-one
Yeah.
kind of, mentality. But, obviously, say if you're really new for the 3D printing industry, perhaps maybe sometimes you don't need some other function. This is the beauty of, being modular. So you could have this Snapmaker Artisan 3D printer.
Yeah. So it's the 3D printers itself has the similar specs. Yeah, not similar, but identical specs of Artisan 3-in-1. So which means you have the dual extrusion module, you have the same build size, and then it's with the all metal design as well. So that's exactly the same with Artisan before. And then you also, when you upgrade into the next level, doing the next step, you also have the opportunity to upgrade with, we call it standard 3-in-1 add-ons. So which means the enclosure and then the laser module with laser platform and CNC, like the powerful CNC 200 watts and the CNC platform together in this package. So first step with Artisan 3D printer, and next step you can always upgrade with the 2 more features, as you can see in this slide.
So in one word, Snaptabulous.
You really like this new
Snapmaker
word.
Artisan 3D is just another Snaptabulous machine
Yeah.
that you can get. So I see, in the live chat room, there's a lot comment. I think maybe it's time to do another give out for the prize.
You mean giveaway?
Giveaway.
Giveaway for prizes. So what should we get? What should we? What
I
should
would
we
say
give
from
this
now,
time?
because now we do have 200 people in the live chat room. So ladies and gents, again, this is Snapmaker 7th anniversary virtual party live chat room. Welcome on board. And we are about to enter for the second round of the giveaway session. That means, for joining this virtual party tonight, it's all about 3 things. There's 3 rules. Invite your friends, name your country, and win the prize. And now, type the prize that you want to win.
Yeah.
in the live
Tell
chat
me
room.
what should we give this time?
Let's see. Happy birthday, Snapmaker. Right.
Snaptabulous. You
Nice
guys
machine.
are learning very fast.
So, this is our secret kind
Belgium.
of word when we meet in the future. Snaptabulous.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, someone want air purifier, someone want 10 watts laser. Is 10 watts enough for you? That's my question.
And someone wants
J1S,
J1,
J1S.
Quick Swap,
Any
Artisan, J1S.
J1, USA J1. Interesting.
Wow, that's a lot.
Snaptastic. That's another word. Now hit me.
Guys.
Quick swap. How does it know?
Yeah. Oh.
Right. That's a bit of teaser. 10 swap. So guys, thank you for your comment. And
We'll see
shall
you
we
in studio.
review our second round of the prize?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So, ladies and gents, we are
We're
now
actually
doing our
going to give you a
giveaway
real,
second round.
yeah, Artisan 3D printer.
Latest one. So I would say this is the where you could start your 3D printing journey with the Snaptabulous Artisan 3D printer. So now, just try to type Artisan 3D printer in the live chat room,
Yeah.
just to try it, to see if that works.
So I still see happy birthday, Snapmaker. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you very much.
But this
we
time,
passed that.
yeah,
We
so
passed
if
that.
we see the Snapmaker happy birthday, it doesn't count for the prize. So thank you very much. But if you want to win the prize, type the correct
Now it's like a stock
entry for
market.
this one. Yeah. So Artisan 3D printer. Right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Well done, you guys. Well done. And so about the rule, how do we do this?
It's the same, right?
Same rule. So in case you just joined the live chat room, so this is the prize game that we do. You need to enter keyword in the chat room, Artisan 3D printer, and later we're gonna do like a countdown. Cynthia is gonna do a countdown, and for this one we have one very lucky Snaptabulous winner for this fantabulous Artisan 3D printer. So after the countdown, I'm gonna do a screenshot The camera will zoom in later. I'm going to do the screenshot, and I would count number 7 in my screen.
Yeah.
And that will be the winner for this Snaptabulous Artisan 3D printer. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm feeling excited right now. And yeah, I don't know how I'm going to count, but
It's your corner.
yeah, it's my,
Anytime.
let me connect with you. Let me connect with you. Power.
Power.
Okay.
Connection. Connection.
Okay. It's going to start.
So do it.
Are you ready? 7,
Oh.
6, 5,
Oh.
4,
Okay.
3,
Okay.
2, 1. Let's
Right,
do it.
let's do a screenshot. Right, so camera, would you please zoom in here?
Yeah.
So we do have a screenshot here, live. So we've got, this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Is that the right, correct password? Not password, but code? Artisan 3D printer.
That's correct.
Yes. Who is that?
All right, you're going
Bulk.
to announce the winner.
Okay, let me
can
announce the
announce the
winner. It's Bulk. Is that Bulk you? Bulk plug? Bulk plug. Okay, let's call it Bulk plug. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Bulky Blogger, Artisan 3D printer. Looks
Yeah.
like you got a lovely girlfriend or lovely husband. Besides you, I don't know which one is you.
Yeah.
But camera, please zoom in.
You can also tell
So
us where you're
for
from.
tonight, yes, the giveaway round 2, the winner from the Snaptabulous Artisan 3D printer is Bulky Blog.
Yeah, we have you recorded here. Sorry
So
for our
what you
pronunciation.
need to do now is to send an email to info@snapmaker.com, and our after sales colleague will be taking care of you. And well done for today.
And
Let me
type
save
in the
this picture.
comments like where you're from. I'm curious.
Right.
Okay, cool. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And it's more good news in the following sessions. So if you don't get the prize, never mind. It's not a big deal. We will have more prizes in the coming. Yeah, it's coming soon. So, I feel really pumped up already.
Right. What's
So-
next?
Oh, I really.
Because I saw from our live chat room, someone mentioned about a quick swap
Yeah,
kit.
that's already. It's not.
So it's no longer secret.
It's not
is
a
it?
secret anymore.
It's no longer a secret.
I think this one is actually on the top of the wishing list of the 2.0 users.
Yeah.
So the quick swap kits is really intuitive and then make you save time. And then it's as you can see, is with 1 minute you can quickly switch between different modules. Actually, today I have the quick swap just in front of me. Let me give you a closer look at. So imagine you just finished 3D printing. It's a beautiful object. And now you want to have some inspiration. So you want to try something else. Let's say you want to try CNC. And now you have this module. And before you do unscrew and screw everything, just many screws to change modules. And now all you need to do, have the quick swap kit on, and then a very simple sliding. It's like 1 second, and don't forget to clip it, and then it's done. And then you just move the platform CNC. It's the same as you can I need to look at it, and then you feel it, and you slide. Another safety measures to close. It's locked, and then it's very stable. So that's the quick swap kit, and then it's the same idea for laser, and then it's my favorite add-on at the moment, and I think it's the same with
Well done.
with all
Snaptabulous.
of you. Oh, thank you. So how do you think our next round of prize?
So come on, calm down.
Oh, calm down.
We just did our the big prize. I mean, let's have a chat, shall we?
Oh, of course.
Let's have a chat with the audience tonight. Obviously, a lot of people love that.
Take my money.
What's that? Take my money.
Take my money
Well, where's
from
your
Michael.
cash? Where's your cash? Well, Michael, nice one.
Best model.
Michael is inventor for the Snaptapulous. You know, that's great. Yeah, so
Game changer.
yeah.
Yeah.
So David Key saying that the quick swap kit gets released on the 22nd of June. That's my birthday. So it's upcoming. So happy birthday in advance to you. And he's gonna, or she is gonna buy it for himself, probably him. Yes. So that's great. So this is my experience. So I used to assemble a lot Snapmaker machine in the exhibition around the world anyway.
Yeah.
So that was actually a thing for me, or for our team who was doing the sample, to unscrew and the screw. That actually takes quite a lot of
It's
time.
time consuming.
It's time consuming. So this inspiration was actually coming from our Snapmaker cycling club, because I mean we do have different clubs in our company. We do have chess club, we do have Lego club, we do have cycling club. For cycling, we do to a mountain in Shenzhen. It's called Yangtai Mountain, one of the best cycling places that you can go. Anyway, so we only cycle in the best road. So we would get a cab to get to the location. So you know, for the bike, we do have like a quick swap session as well to get rid of the, you know, get off the front wheel so you can put that into a car, etc. So talking about the Snapmaker quick swap kit, the inspiration was actually coming from our daily life, and this is the beauty for making. You see stuff, you want to improve it, you make it yourself, and this is the spirit of Snapmaker. This is the spirit for a maker, and here is the quick swap kit. And I would say, maybe you guys are waiting for the next round of the give out. Shall we?
Yeah, of
Shall we?
course. I almost missed the story, but I like it. It's the same idea of makers. And then we have our third round of giveaway. And then you already see the enter word this time. I want quick swap. Do you want?
Type it.
Well, I want.
Before the comment go crazy, there's a comment from H. Martins saying, no money, no talk. No money, no talk. That reminds me of Bob Marley's song, No Woman, No Cry.
Oh.
Well, that's fine. No money, no talk, but in this case, it's a free giveaway. So you might as well just type, I want quick swap.
Yeah.
Talking about quick swap kit, not other quick swap kind of stuff.
Okay.
So just to, you know, to make sure that we're on the same line.
Page. Okay.
We're on the same page.
Cool.
So guys.
How many free lucky bird this time?
Okay. So again, guys, we're entering our third round of giveaway for tonight. First of all, welcome to our Snapmaker 7th anniversary virtual party live chat room. So we are about to do our third round of the giveaway.
Yes.
To enter is easy. Just type I want quick swap in the chat room, and Cynthia, again, she will make a countdown, and then when the countdown finishes, I will do a screenshot. At this time, we will have 5 lucky audience to get the latest Snapmaker, you know, quick swap kit, maybe for a birthday, for example.
Yeah.
That would be nice. And this is no money, but free gift. So, so for this one, I think we're going to do something different. So I'm going to count to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th as, you know, for my screenshot to be the winner for this one.
Yeah. So I see already many people are typing the right.
I want quick swap.
Yeah.
Do it, do it, do it, do it.
Quick swap is not enough. You need to put I want.
Okay.
Okay, together.
I want quick swap. So imagine that you put quick swap. If you're ranking number 3 or 4th or either 5th, it doesn't count. It needs to be I want quick swap.
Okay, needs to be the correct one. Are you ready? Okay, so I'm about to start counting very soon, like 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, let's do it. Okay, let me do that again. So guys, camera, please zoom in here from this angle. So we've got the screenshot here with the candidate.
Check
1, 2, 3, number 3. We've got Alessandra. Sorry, again, I can't pronounce your name.
Let me have a try.
Because of the camera. So do you want to come down here to take a look?
Oh, sure.
So I'm going to highlight this one, 4th, 5th. So the winner, the first winner, number 3 is...
Alexandra.
Congrats.
Congratulations. I remember this name. And
Maybe this guy or lady won 2 prizes already.
I think, yeah, she won the dual hatch module also. Now
Right.
the quick swap.
Right.
Okay, so
Ice cream.
that's the really lucky bird tonight. And then we have,
Another difficult one.
yeah, I think this is the abbreviation here, genius, like MS Evil Genius.
MS Miss Evil Genius.
Okay, I saw you, and then I have War Dog, like War Dog 169.
War Dog. 169. Interesting number.
Okay, so and then I have Dimitri 7. Dimitri 7. Congratulations.
And then we have
Let me see. Let me have a look. That's Hamsho. Okay, GR Taft Hamsho. You know I can't pronounce your name, but you are the lucky bird. Congratulations.
Right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Well done, everyone. So this is interesting situation. I cannot pronounce any of your name. What does that mean?
It's from all over the world.
Exactly.
You cannot imagine. Yeah.
Share the love. And I'm so happy to be here with every single of you today.
And don't forget, once you receive the present from us, post on social media, tag Snapmaker, and share the love with the rest of the team.
So yes, just email info@snapmaker.com and just speak to our team, and they will be taking care of you. All these 5 lucky audience from tonight. Well done.
Well done. Share the love to the community.
Snaptabulous. Snaptabulous.
Cool.
So one last bit news.
Yeah, so I think
last
we are
big
talking
news.
about the present all the time.
The present.
Yeah, the present.
We
And
want to
then-
talk about the future.
I think you're only not only care about the present, but also care about the future.
The future.
Yeah. So let's have a
So
outlook.
before, I mean, I don't know how does it work. So, you know, before we actually start the meeting today, I have already saw a lot of comment about, you know, someone wants some laser upgrade maybe,
Yeah,
and some people maybe even want something more.
yeah.
So now, let's review what's coming up in Snapmaker.
I think it's already, being discussed and in our community is that we have this new feature based on the real feedback from our users. That's the real demand, and then we see people are really wanted, like to have the next level of laser module in their existing either 350 or Artisan 3D printers. So here we have.
Right, first one, let's take a look for our new product coming up in the short future. It's the Snapmaker 20-watt laser module and the Snapmaker 40-watt laser module. Woo! Nice
So,
one. So
More power.
more power. So the greater, the better. So this is talking about having this upgrade for our current model or the future model that will give you more power to do more powerful things in the future. For example, with the 40-watt, it's quite likely that you can do the laser cutting for stainless steel, for example. And obviously, for the 20-watt, you can probably cut some, I would say maybe 8 millimeters wood, for example. So that means, there's more, a magic room that you can unlock in the future with these 2 new models, for example.
So it's also
And
for
more important, there's
yeah.
a lot of people ask in the comment
Yeah.
earlier. I think one of the most important news is that this new features, this new add-on, 20-watt laser module and 40-watt laser module, it is Snapmaker 2.0 friendly.
Yeah. Oh, it's another.
That means
You
if
can
you have a
upgrade.
Snapmaker 2, maybe you can buy a quick swap kit first of all,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can buy a, well, it's up to you now, 20 watt or 40 watt, and then you can upgrade it to this new kit
Mm-hmm.
to unlock your future magic, for example. So this, ladies and gentlemen, this is the new laser module that we would like to present to you.
I think this coming this year, right?
This is coming very soon. So
Yeah,
for
very
more
soon.
information, feel free to stay tuned with the Snapmaker social media.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's a comment earlier. So again, when we talk about Snapmaker 2, friendly, that means also Artisan, also friendly.
Yeah.
For
so
example.
it means
So
that
modular, again, this is Snaptabulous
Yeah.
machine ecosystem in a way.
Yeah. Okay. So it seems that not only with the modules we have the upgrades, but also we have a new product.
So I think most of you will probably know from our social media last night or yesterday, we
Yeah.
have put a picture. The product was in dark,
Yeah.
so we don't know how it looks.
Some people guess it's just a glass box.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Ladies and gents, may I introduce you to Snapmaker Ray, laser engraver and cutter. Snapmaker Ray. So this is the first ever product that we present to you with only laser function.
Yeah.
It's not 3-in-1. So now looks like we are on a new route to our future kind of, product roadmap. So talking about the Snapmaker Ray, I think Ray is a very good name. First of all, that means X-ray. Makes sense because
Yeah.
I mean it's laser, and it does actually have a very special meaning in Chinese. It means ray. I'm actually speaking in Chinese. Ray means very sharp. So that means very sharp and precise. So this is the reason why we name it Snapmaker Ray. And again, for the Snapmaker Ray, I can give you some quick information for today. First of all, it comes with different kind of package. Say for example, you can either choose 20 watt or 40 watt laser cutting module. And the second thing I wanted to say about for this model is that it's big. There's a big working space supporting 400 millimeter times 600 millimeters, so it's like about that big. So that means you can do a lot, great project in the future. And talking about laser, we, safety is the most important. Safe to play.
Of course.
So obviously our product is meeting the standard with all around the country, around the world, country, around the world, regulation, etc.
Yeah.
So today, this is just give you like a glimpse of what's happening for our Snapmaker in the near future. For more information, please feel free to stay tuned with our social media to find out more in the future. And also, you guys, we're here today. Now we have more than 200 people, around the world. I would say you guys are being very good. We're so happy to have you here tonight.
Yeah.
And so feel free. In the future, you can drop an email to info@snapmaker.com. So what kind of new idea that you want to share, feel free to share to us.
Yeah. So we always welcome questions, but for today, it's a special opportunity for you to ask any questions you want. And our colleagues are also following the questions during the live show at the time to keep a record. So we will have a look at it, and then we will come back to you. How many questions you think we are about to keep?
Let's see the quality of the question first.
Okay,
shall we?
cool. Of course.
Right, guys. Now it's not game. So for the session, there won't be any more prize for now. But you can still say happy birthday or I won Chris Walkie. That's fine. But also for this one is Q&A session. So thank you for joining us tonight, or today or tonight. So if you have any question, feel free to drop the question, on the chat room. Let's see what question.
I see.
Right. Yes. What kind of laser?
Yeah.
Right.
So I see a question here from Theodore Brandley from USA. So he says, hello, any shipping updates for Artisan for USA? Okay, so the last batch is on the way. It's on the sea at the moment, and then the next batch will be in stock in July. So that's the quick question for the current status for Artisan users. And let's
Nice.
see more.
Let's see more. So we've got a audience from I don't know what country. It's called Sheldon Jurist. She or he asked, does the quick swap work within the enclosure? The answer is yes.
Yeah, so that's a straightforward answer.
Straightforward answer, yes.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. Michael, okay, our buddy Michael asked, when does the new laser module come out? That will be coming out very soon. Stay tuned with the Snapmaker social media to find out the Snaptacular news.
Yeah. And
Any more upcoming updates for J1 for now? I think today is the latest update. We do have obviously now called J1S with the upgrade kit with the the cooling fan. That would improve your printing quality.
Yeah, and also my colleague puts a question from Christian Zander. How many tool head holders in the quick swap kit? So basically we have 3 features, which means 3 tool heads plates, and for 3D printing, laser engraving, and CNC.
We've got one question from Musen Mahali. Is the Snapmaker Ray Class 1 laser? The answer is we do have different package, different kind of package for the Snapmaker Ray that will be released in the near future. And some of the packages that will be Class 1 laser. And obviously, all the product is meeting all the regular
safety regulations.
Safety regulations, yes.
Even the both yours and worldwide.
Martin's asked again, anything else happening on the J1S roadmap? And I think this is the reason why we have this Snapmaker virtual party tonight here in Shenzhen. Is that I think this is the open gate for our future. Talking about what we're going to do in Snapmaker, we want to listen to you. You guys are the boss. You guys are the boss, so what we're going to do, we'll be listening to you. Again, I would say for tonight's virtual party, just the beginning for the new journey of the Snapmaker. After the 7 years, hardworking, nice memory, and happy moment. In the future, we'll be doing more events like this, either online or offline. For example, we do have planned to travel around the world to meet you guys in person, maybe in Canada, maybe in USA, maybe in Japan. We've been to Australia earlier this year, and in fact next month we are going to Europe. I'm not going to tell you where, but it's quite likely that we will have some event. So we are looking forward to see you.
Yeah, so feel free to share your voice with us. I see that we are not only have the encouragement, but we also have some critics, some critical comments about it. It's not that we are all listen to all kinds of feedbacks. Just leave it, and my colleague, I see he's following all the comments in this show. So please leave your comments. We're really willing to listen to all kinds of feedback from you, and also follow us on social media, or Facebook, on community, and then we will try to grow together and make a greater community with all of you.
Right.
So
fantabulous. So I mean, it's coming down to the end of tonight's virtual party. So I don't want to go yet. That's why I would like to hang out a bit for a bit longer.
Yeah.
So feel free to drop your drop some question. Any topics that you want to discuss, we're going to do freestyle. We'll probably look into the question and come back to you. So before I take a look for the question again, I would like to ask you some question, or maybe you can ask me some question.
Really? Tell me.
Cynthia. So Cynthia has been with Snapmaker for more than 2 years now.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's around 2 years.
Around 2 years. So you've been with Snapmaker. What is your most memorable, experience in Snapmaker so far?
Wow, that's a question. That's a lot of moments.
There's a lot more.
Yeah, I have in my mind too. The first one already mentioned about meeting our friends, see the smiles, see the amazed face, feelings from your face on Formnext. So that's when I have the real offline engagement with the users. That's the very precious moment for me. And then another one is that when I first joined Snapmaker, I joined in 2021, and then around the 5th year's anniversary. I don't know whether you guys are still there in our last time anniversary virtual party. So around that time we have our makeathon. Makeathon, like internal activities happening in Snapmaker, and then it's the idea of a makeathon is like marathon. It's like a
you run for a long time.
Yeah, you run for a long time, and then
10K maybe.
Yeah, and then the makeathon idea is like in 48 hours, you brainstorm an idea and you prototype it and you make it into life and you contest. We have a contest, so you in different teams you compete with each other, and then we have a winner. So that's in that competition I won the 2nd prize. And then it's
well done.
Yeah, that's
not fabulous.
It's really a nice experience. At that time, I didn't have any experience with 3D printing, but I remember the passion, and then the passion about the team, and then we all focus on innovation. How can we make some new features? Actually, it's the time when Snapmakers are grouped together to brainstorm, to have new ideas, and then in a fun environment, that's really boosts inspiration. So that's kind of also the Snapmaker culture. That's I had at the beginning when I joined. So
I see.
What about you?
I think this is well, I've been in Snapmaker for more than 4 years now, and I would say I'm very happy to be here today speaking with you guys, because this is my first YouTube, live streaming session. In fact, I was actually being nervous to the first time have this kind of hope, being the host for the live streaming session. In fact, last weekend, I went up to a stand-up comedy to practice the speech.
For this show?
This show.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I think I feel a bit more confident and comfortable, for example. So talking about Snapmaker, I would like to say 3 things, because it's been an amazing journey with Snapmaker. I would like to talk about 3 things. First of all, it's about the culture. I remember when I came to Snapmaker, back in the days, that was still like a small team.
Yeah.
And when I walked into the office, it's not anything fancy like this one. Let's put it this way. But I saw the people make everything. So when I see the people, one of the guy, he's got a really interesting hairstyle. It's like Bob Marley, basically. It's like a cornrow. So I was like, wow, this is cool. This company is cool. And that guy was wearing a flip-flop in the office, wandering around. So I think somehow this is called engineering kind of spirit in a way.
Yeah.
So I think the culture is quite sexy in Snapmaker. Let's put it that way. And the second one that I want to share is about the open mindset. It is about the fact that we also welcome different culture, to work as a team. And one thing that I want to mention is our counterpart, our comrade, our colleague, Josh Little. Currently, I believe you're watching this, and Josh is based in London from the UK. We've been working, since last year, more than 1 year now. So that was an amazing journey. We are, a Chinese company based in Shenzhen, and I think we have already also made a first step. Because talking about the development, we cannot say, we want to develop within China. We're talking about global village, so we share all the wisdom, we share all the culture, we share the happiness together in order to make something wonderful. This is important. So the second thing that I shared was, the open mindset, and last thing that I want to say and to summarize for tonight is our topic. what's our topic for tonight?
Grow together,
growing
making
together.
forever. Yeah.
Grow together, making forever. So to talk about the growth together, this is the last thing that I want to share for tonight is that, you know, as a start company, we have grown from 5 people to 30 people to more than 200 people. And this is an amazing journey. We cannot do this without you from user perspective or maybe from the fans, maybe from the global business partner. We cannot do this without you. So, we're so happy to finally come to the end of the nice virtual party. And, you know, we have some really nice new idea from you guys. I think someone just posted, say, maybe you want like a camera. Maybe you want a live, you know, time lapse kind of function for our future.
Is there any
thing.
updates from the comments? So before, when Ziggy is checking your comments, I would like to remind you about the PVA. Still remember the free filament? We saved the code for you. So if you still remember the code within, it's like 7 hours from now on. So use that code, go to our web shop, and then in our 7th anniversary promotion, you can use that and then to get the free filaments. So any one of you can get it. So
at last, I would like to say again, in this world, we have more than 70 billion people. And yet tonight here, we've got, I would say, around 150 to 150 people.
Yeah.
You guys have been very special for Snapmaker.
Yeah.
At the moment, 3D printing kind of industry or the community is quite niche and it's also quite small at the moment. It's been so great to be with you guys, and it's quite likely in the future we will see each other. And remember, when we meet each other, we would like to do a handshake.
And we say,
Snaptabulous. Thank you.
Thank you for tonight.
See you very soon.
See you. Have
Bye
a great morning,
now.
afternoon, evening, and night.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Cheers.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Realize your ultimate making fantasies with the Pro at your desktop. Introducing Snapmaker Artisan 3-in-1 3D printer. Customize your lifestyle and work style with 3D printing, laser engraving and cutting, and CNC machining. From large drafts to accurate details, Artisan has you covered. It ensures minimal wobble even in fast mode CNC machining with a base plate cast as a single piece. The linear modules employ industrial-grade transmission technology to help you power through high-speed making with striking precision and stability. Slide and click, swap between functions in 1 minute with no tool needed, and create large or multiple objects with the large workspace. Equipped enclosure auto-detects door opening to pause the operation and shields you from laser and noise. The advanced